So now we have the same code that is being used for categories and products that can be validated, also work for suppliers that can't be validated. Let's see how that works in terms of breakpoints. Let's put a breakpoint in the show everything on saving row. So let's go and run show products. And when I'll reach the on saving row, okay, if I'll step through it, I can see that I can validate is now null. But as I move to the next line of code, it's not null. And then it called the code in the products table to do the validation. And if I do the same for show suppliers, okay, it will not go to that part of the code because show suppliers is not validatable. Okay, so it's null and it will not enter this line of code. And to implement validation for show suppliers, we can just do that. We'll go to the suppliers entity and say that it's also from our demo reusable interfaces, I can validate. And now I'll get a nice little red line saying that it doesn't implement the validate input method. So I'm going to ask it to show potential fixes, and I'll tell it to implement the interface, and it will create a validation method for me where I can say if activity is insert or is update, and if supplier or company name is blank, then env message show error, please enter valid company name. Perfect. So now the show suppliers will also validate in exactly the same manner, because now when we'll go to the breakpoint, it will implement the interface and will reach the error in the suppliers entity. Perfect. So let's see what we've done here. To add validation to another entity, all we needed to do was implement the interface and the method and perform the validation ourselves. Now this is a great way for you to add generalized validation for everything that inherits from show everything. Later, we're going to extend that all the way to env.